Today, I'm going to talk about the management trap. So, this is a topic that is talked about frequently in the OBM community. So, I'm going to touch on it today. What happens when you actually hire in your business? So, if we haven't met before, my name is Michele, and I'm a certified online business manager, and I kindly kick digital CEOs out of the back office so they can focus on more sales, more revenue, and my very favorite, more impact. So it is so important to hire in your business, and it's so important to delegate. And yes, team makes all things possible. But there's something that many business owners aren't prepared for when they start hiring. Do you want to know what that is? The management trap. Of course, right? Because the first thing that happens when you hire somebody is you have to manage that person. So let's dig in and actually define what management actually is. Okay, so management is about planning. So taking a goal and turning it into an actionable plan. And management is also about people. So ensuring that the right folks are on your team and they're executing on the right plan. And management is about process. So finding the best way to get the work done. Yeah, exactly. And management is also about progress. So seeing your plan through to completion and making sure that all your stuff is getting done and getting done on time. So it's the role of the manager to make sure the right things get done in the right way at the right time by the right people. So in the early days of your business journey, before you began to hire, the management part was pretty easy because all you had to do was manage yourself. Yeah, I mean, we've all been there. When you start off, it's super simple to only manage yourself. But as you grow and as you hire on new people, then you have those people that you need to manage on your team. And that's all part. I mean, that's a great part of growing a business and becoming a business owner is actually hiring those teams to have your back and be with you through thick and thin. But you need to communicate about what's going on in your business. And they need to have that clarification on what their role is and what they're doing. Because they need support to ensure that you need to make sure that they have the support, to be able to do all the things that they need to do for you and to get their best work done. And that does require some accountability to getting the things done right and getting them done right and on time, which is also key. But we also have to manage projects. And when you are having to manage the project, you need to create different systems and structures in order to get those things done. And you need to have strategic planning. I need to have it too, so we can say we. Everybody that owns an online business needs to have strategic planning to make sure that they're keeping everything on track. So to put it simply, the bigger your business is and the bigger your business becomes, the more and more that it needs to be managed. The question is, who is doing the managing? Who is doing the managing in your online business? So there's a rude awakening moment for many of the early to mid six-figure entrepreneurs that I work with, coaches, course creators. And when they hire, they think they're going to free up all this time. And they'll be able to finally focus on their revenue, their income, their impact, and all the things that really they need to be doing in their business. But they only find that instead of their days being filled with things that they want to be doing or they need to be doing for their revenue, their impact, their income, instead they're checking in with the team to make sure that stuff is getting done. They're thinking constantly about what is coming up. They're wondering if they have the right folks on their team or not. They're answering the team's questions. They're trying to figure out the best way to get things done. And then they're dealing with the odds and ends that come up in the day-to-day of running an online business. So this is known as the management trap. I'm not sure if you're in this position or not, but this can be a really rude awakening to many of the digital CEOs that I've worked with, because they didn't realize how much work management is, like how much time and energy it actually takes to manage all the work that your team has to do. And you might not be excellent at it. Like, this may not be in your wheelhouse. It could be, or it couldn't be. And then you're going to find that you're getting tired and frustrated and you're feeling completely drained. And then the thought goes through your mind, well, I could just do it myself. It would take a lot less time. But then that falls into the bucket of, then you're not teaching somebody to tie their own shoes. You know, like a toddler, if you don't want to tie their shoes all the time, you have to show them how to tie their shoes. Well, that's the same thing in business. You have to show your team what you want done, and you have to make sure that they understand what they need to be doing and what needs to get done in the business. And it does take up your time. It takes up a lot of time in the beginning, and then you're not actually able to focus on growing your business, and that's not really doing what you do the best. Because one of the things is when you don't purposely hire someone to help manage with all of that, it's going to fall on your shoulders. And I get it, not everybody is able to hire an online business manager or an integrator right away in their business. I mean, you really do need to have an offer that's converting, and you really need to have that revenue coming into the business, because that is the best thing. And you also need to have a team that's already kind of in place, or you're about ready to in place before you bring one on. And if that's something that you're considering, or if you need to talk with somebody about it, then go ahead and let me know. I'd love to hear about it, because as a certified online business manager, I do take that management off your shoulders. So if you have questions, go ahead and drop me a comment, send me a message, anything. I would be so happy to answer your questions for you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and you enjoy your day.